Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be showing you how to use the air fry function in your Ninja Foodi pressure cooker to make a really great grilled cheese sandwich. So you ready? Let's get into this. For this recipe we're going to be using a couple of slices of sourdough bread, a little bit of salted butter, some mayonnaise. Don't worry, we're not using this much mayonnaise, but I just made this and I haven't put it into a smaller container yet, so we're just going to use it like this. And for cheese, I'm using 3 slices of individually wrapped velveeta. You can use a block of velveeta and shred it down yourself, but this just comes out a lot more convenient. If you'd like to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. The first thing we want to do is get this preheating, so we're going to turn on our Ninja Foodi pressure cooker. And depending on which machine you have will determine where the air fry function is on that machine. Each model is a tiny bit different. But in our case, we make sure that this dial's all the way over on the right side, and then I have access to all my regular functions, air fry being one of them, right there. Then we're going to set this to 370 degrees, and I'm going to let this go for about 5 minutes. Really, there's not a preheat function per se on the air fryer for this. So what we're going to do is just set it at 370, run it for 5 minutes. That'll go ahead and preheat it, and then we're going to go ahead and start our sandwich. If you don't have a Ninja Foodi pressure cooker, this will work on any air fryer that you have. All the ones that I know of should be large enough for your sandwich to fit inside. Some of them do have a preheat function though, so if they do, then you can take advantage of that, and if not, you can just do it the way we're doing it. So I'm going to start this up, and then we wait. While we're waiting for our air fryer to warm up, we can go ahead and prepare our sandwich. So you're going to take your sourdough bread, and we're going to butter one side of each of those. I'm using room temperature butter so it's nice and soft, but you can also melt it in the microwave if you want to do that. Be sure to get a nice thick coat of butter on one side here, and get that as even as you can over the entire surface of each bread piece. Next, we're going to put our cheese slices right over the butter. What a lot of people do is they take dry bread and they put the cheese onto the dry side, and then they grill the grilled cheese sandwich with the butter on the outside, and that's normally the way I do it as well. What I'm showing you here I think is going to be a little bit better though. Once you've got your cheese on here, then we're going to put our other slice of bread on here, butter side down on it. So the outsides of the sandwich are still dry. Now we're going to take our mayonnaise, and we're going to get a nice thick layer of mayonnaise all on the outside of your sandwich. This is what we're really using to grill the bread here. If you're using a cutting board like I am, I would really recommend transferring this to a plate or something like that so all your mayonnaise doesn't end up just kind of sticking to the cutting board. Okay, I'll get the other side here. Okay, once your machine finishes that preheat cycle, we can open it up and we can throw in our sandwich. In our case, we're leaving everything in the machine and we're going to put it right on the metal rack. Be careful about touching the sides though, because the metal rack is going to be pretty hot. You can avoid a little bit of mess by setting your sandwich on top of a piece of aluminum foil. That works well, but it's also going to cut off the circulation inside the machine a tiny bit, so you might get some weird results. I don't really care about the mess, so I'm going to brave it a little bit. So we're going to set this back to 370 degrees again, and we're going to set this for 4 minutes.
3 weeks later.
Once your timer runs out, we can open this up, and we're going to flip our sandwich. Be careful when you flip this because this right here is really hot, and these can move around a little bit, so exercise a little bit of care. This is the part where it does get a little bit messy, and if you're using the aluminum foil, which I am not, it could save you a lot of headaches. One easy way to flip this is by taking a second spatula, putting it on top, and then just flipping them together like that, then pushing it off. Whoa. Now that we got that flipped, close this back up, put it back on air fry again, back to 370 degrees again, and this time we're going to go between 2 and 3 minutes depending on how dark you want this brown. I'm setting mine to 3 minutes. Keep in mind that every air fryer is going to be a little bit different, so it might be a good idea for you to peek in there after a couple minutes just to see how dark it's getting. Remember, you can always stop it a little bit early if your sandwich is already done, and you can always add time if you need more time. But if you burn the crap out of it, then you're going to have to make a new sandwich, so keep that in mind. By the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Well, now that that's done, let's check this out. And look at that. That's a good looking grilled cheese sandwich. And it's crunchy. If you'd like to learn some more about Joe's Phenomenal, you can either watch a couple more videos or you can check us out online at joesphenomenal.com. I know you might be thinking that mayonnaise is a little bit weird to use on a grilled cheese sandwich, but it comes out really fantastic and you get to avoid the common problem of having an overly dry sandwich. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever tried mayonnaise in a grilled cheese before. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Foodi pressure cooker that we use in this video, we do have an Amazon affiliate link to it down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, we do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. If you like this video, you might like this video up here where we show you how to make beef jerky in your Ninja Foodi pressure cooker. I really love beef jerky and the results you get out of the machine are so good you'll probably never buy it out of the store again. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by and I hope to see you again really soon. So until that time, I'm Joe and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.